Juhar, welcome to Learn Logically. Be a rational human. So in today's video we are going to discuss about two hot topics of our nation. The first one is the squished GDP and the second one is the banning of PUBG, and find out whether any relation coexists between them or the PUBG emotion is an escaping tool for the government to be accountable for its lockdown governance. Let's begin. Before proceeding further, let's know what is GDP. The full form of GDP is Gross Domestic Product, which can be defined as the total value of final goods and services produced in a domestic territory of an economy in a given accounting year or financial year is called GDP. There are three keynotes within the definition. The first one is final goods and services, which can be understood as those goods and services which are ready to be consumed by the consumer. Domestic territory means everything which are going to be produced within the territory of India is actually contributing to India's GDP. And in India, one financial year means 1st April of one year to the 31st March of the next year. In India, India's Central Statistic Office calculates its GDP, and it is calculated in two different methods based on economic activity and on expenditure, which are also called as at factor cost and at market prices respectively. If you want to know all these terms in details, then let me know in the comment section. Then comes to GNP. It is quite synonymous with GDP, so let's know what is GNP. The full form of GNP is Gross National Product, which can be defined as the total value of final goods and services produced by normal residents of a country in a given accounting year or financial year is called GNP. Everything is similar with GDP, only one different, that is normal residents of a country. So let's understand this concept with a simple example. Let a German owned car company operating in India. So the profit is actually contributing to India's GDP, while the same profit is contributing to German's GNP. Are you getting the point? Since the company is within the territory of India, its profit is contributing to India's GDP. But the owner is citizen of Germany, so its profit is also contributing to the German's GNP. It is as simple as it is. Okay. So now see what is the relationship between GNP and GDP. GNP is equal to GDP plus net factor income from abroad, where the net factor from abroad is equal to factor income from abroad minus factor income to abroad, which is also represented as GNP is less than or greater than or equal to GDP, as it is purely based on the net factor income from abroad. If the factor income from abroad is higher and factor income to abroad is lower, then this net factor income from abroad part is positive. So in that case, GNP will be less than GDP. If the reverse is true, then GNP will greater than GDP. Ironically, for most of the cases, GNP is equal to GDP. Then see why it is in news. On the 1st September, Central Statistic Office of Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation released the June quarter India's GDP, which shows a steepest contraction of 23.9% or minus 23.9% growth rate of GDP in comparison to the same period last year. This is very funny as our Finance Minister Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman announces it as Act of God in the GST Council meeting which was held on 28th of August. Maybe the spread of this coronavirus is act of God, but huge money loss or huge financial crisis is not actually act of God. Rather, I believe it is act of governance, and it is evident that these are the quarterly GDP growth rate data of India since the second term of Modi government till March of 2020. As you can clearly see that there is a drastic fall in GDP growth rate from 5.6% to 3.1%, and the reason is not obviously lockdown. So it was not actually act of God, rather it is a sign of poor governance in the finance sector or act of governance. The reasons are quite obvious like automobile, demonetization, higher GST, agricultural sector, unemployment, and a great loss in the unorganized sector due to this particular higher GST and demonetization. But after the lockdown, there is a great collapsing in all this sector, starting from the construction, while it was minus 50%, in communication and services, it was minus 47%, in manufacturing, it was minus 39%, in mining, it was minus 23%. The only sector that is agriculture which shows a positive growth rate in this period. So our farmers or our agricultural sector did actually good in this lockdown period. To all this statistical analysis, I want to add one more quote of Dr. Srivastava, who is our Chief Economic Policy Advisor, who told the major burden on the economy is the contraction you see in private final consumption, which weight almost 60% of our GDP. So indirectly, it seems there is a 60% loss in demand. That's why our GDP growth rate is collapsing. These are some of recommendations to overcome this crisis. First one, fiscal package, which generate the aggregate demand. Next, GST compensation, especially in the sector like automobile, communication and services, manufacturing, mining, and construction. Then, the last but not the least, that is universalize the public distribution. From the above statistical analysis, you also get convinced that it's a blame to Modi government in poor governance in finance sector after the GDP report released. To avoid all this accountable session, the Modi government did two things very smartly. First of all, they squashed the question hour in Lok Sabha in upcoming monsoon session of Parliament, and secondly, by creating a huge distraction national-wise by banning the most popular mobile app PUBG. As per some critics, by banning the most popular game PUBG, which is nothing but just a distraction from this economic crisis, they banned the PUBG game by the excuse of cyber security. My question is that if it was such a cyber threat, then why did not they ban this game along with TikTok a few days ago? It was quite a commentable section. Please comment your remark on the comment section. Again, Bollywood superstar Akshay Kumar on today's report announces that by supporting Narendra Modi's Atmanirbhar government, proud to present an action game which name is also quite synonymous as PUBG, which is 4G. So it's nothing but creating a huge distraction from this accountable session of this huge economic crisis. Please comment your remarks on it. Thank you.